Hey everybody, Christy Birchville here. Today we are looking at Ecclesiastes and we're still in chapter 8. We're finishing up the chapter today. It's verses 14 through 17. Now, if you haven't been able to keep up or have gotten behind a bit, make sure you check out the playlist in the description. You can find links to that where all the videos that we've done on this series are there. Make sure too that you check out some of the other series that we have. We've been talking about Solomon and his rather poor example of the Christian life. He is writing about wisdom in this chapter, and he makes the statement in verse 17. It says, "Then I saw all that God has done. No one can comprehend what goes on under the sun. Despite all their efforts to search it out, no one can discover its meaning. Even the wise claim they know. They cannot really comprehend it." It's such an amazing statement from someone who is truly as wise as he is. No matter how much we try, we're not going to understand the world. We're not going to understand things the way God is explaining them or the way God has set them up. There's we are not God, and we have to be able to admit that and to understand that our wisdom is most definitely not on the same level as God's wisdom. The issue that we run into here is it's really hard for us to admit that. We like to trust ourselves and we like to be able to say what we can do, what we can't do, and feel like that we have a good grasp of a situation mentally. And that's just not always the case. You see, we're not going to have all the information. We're not going to have that overarching view that God has, where God can see every side of every situation. The question becomes, are we going to be willing to trust Him? Solomon recognizes that he had been trusting himself through the whole of his life. And as much as he has tried to find meaning and purpose and be able to solve life's little riddles, he missed it. He's not able to. What are we going to be able to do? He was the smartest man there was. Are we going to trust God to provide us what we need to be able to do the things that we need to do on a regular basis? Don't follow Solomon's example. Realize that we need him. And that's where we can truly, truly find wisdom. Thanks.